Hello to members of Synod 2019. Synod this year will be different. There will be some motions and some canons to deal with as usual, but we are planning to give most of Saturday to an experiment called Open Space Dialogue. Open space is a way of listening to each other and engaging with each other more carefully, more seriously, more actively and more deeply than perhaps we're used to at Synod. At this time in the life of Australia and in the life of our church, it's important for us to listen deeply to God and to each other. We're facing many issues that are complex, and simplistic answers not only don't work, but they often divide and cause harm. Throughout history, inspiring visions, solutions to complex issues and bold proposals have come from conversations among passionate people. Formal structures and bodies and senior officials don't have a monopoly on good ideas and answers to tough issues. God works through the whole body of Christ. Open space dialogue is one way of hearing God's voice in the midst of God's people. It's also worth remembering that careful, respectful listening and dialogue is at the heart of what it is to be Anglican. It's in our DNA. The open space process will stand alongside and complement what we usually do at Synod. I hope it will help us to discern our future as we face big issues and questions in our society and church. It will be a different way for us to speak and listen to one another. I hope it will help us to see new possibilities, and I hope everyone comes away energised by fresh ideas and feeling empowered to pursue them. There will be no limits to what can be explored in the open space. The big starting question is very broad and very open. What is God calling us to be and to do at this time? I'm sure conversations will take off in surprising directions. A few members of Synod will have experienced open space before, but it will be new to most of us. We'll be experimenting and learning together as we go. Some of you might be a bit doubtful about how this process will work, especially with more than 400 people involved. Well, open space is a tried and tested process. Other church synods have used it and been pleased with how productive it was. We will have two very experienced facilitators guiding us, so we'll be in good hands. It's a bit daunting, but I'm looking forward to it and to seeing what insights and opportunities and initiatives God might lead us to. You can prepare by carefully reading the material you will receive, by praying individually and together, and by thinking about the beginning question: what is God calling us to be and to do at this time? That should help you come up with topics you want to bring to the discussions. I hope you'll come along with hearts and minds open to where the Spirit will lead us. I look forward to being part of this experiment with you. See you at the Cathedral and at Churchy at the end of June.